Hello my people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Mero. If you are new here, please hit that subscription button, hit that notification bell, like, share and comment. If you are returning subscriber, thank you so much. Thank you for the support. Thank you for everything. Guys, we have not been uploading videos for a long period of time, but now we are back with boom exciting videos and encouraging videos. Please stay tuned. Today I have a visitor. He has a good story, a nice story, an incredible storyline. Just listen carefully, pick the ideas, pick the resolution, pick everything. Maybe you might be in that journey. You might be asking yourself, what should I do? Where should I start? Where should I begin? Or anything, but stay tuned. Let us welcome our visitor. Please introduce yourself.
Thank you so much, Mero. Today I'm within.
Thank you so much. Welcome so much.
And also when I feast someone, I'm also happy for the coffee.
Thank you.
Anyway, it's quite strong. Geoffrey Muracha Ongechi, the Secretary General of Taita Taveta University. So I believe that we are going to dig in so that they can have more about me.
Yeah, thank you so much. Feel much welcomed. And guys, go and subscribe to his YouTube channel.
I forgot.
TV.
I'm also a CEO of Fokota Television, and in Fokota Television actually we're doing good. And as Mero has said that after this video, kindly don't forget to go onto that Fokota TV on YouTube and hit on that notification bell so that you can get a great ton of content.
Yeah. Okay, welcome so much SG and feel so much welcomed. Today you're gonna take us through a story, how you started. Was the political part of it your passion? Was it like you were forced to do things? Just take us through your story, your childhood story, how you started. Yeah, welcome so much.
Yeah, thank you. My political journey is a growing sprint. And to be so precise, I can say that I had a political dream even when I was in my mother's home.
It's funny.
Yeah, that might be true because basically I was born in a political family. And to be in an exact context, is that my dad was an MCA
amazing.
of our ward by that time. So I was just a little boy and I was about 4 to 3. So my dad used to do this campaigns, during the Moi tenure. Then those fans, those supporters of my dad used to come to our home, even late 2 p.m. That is 2 p.m. at night to strategize on how they are going to defeat their opponents. So as a little boy, I used to go and then lack sleep to go and just listen to what they're talking about.
Wow.
So I can say that this political dream, this political journey is something that started a long time ago. It's something that is in me. It's something that is pushing me to have something new. I always aspire for change. And once we have change, that is the best thing that we're going to have. Then it went by a side whereby nikifika in a primary school. Actually, in a primary school, hapo ndo idea is kwamba I can speak to people, I can try to persuade people to listen by reason of force rather than force of reason. And then kufika primary hapo nikachaguliwa kuwa kiongozi and I was the school speaker.
That's good.
So unakumbuka hizo muda zenye ulikuwa unasema thank you Mr. Speaker sir. Because you're doing things that is I oppose this motion without even reasons. You see?
Yeah, during the debate.
Yeah, that's how it went. Kufika hapo, then we divulged into the side of the secondary school. And actually in secondary school, my political dream grew bigger because nikifika form 2 hivi, I was the school captain for a certain dormitory.
Okay, to cut you short, how was the life? Because when you become a captain, there is that political part bit of it. There is that campaign. How did you manage?
Okay, this is what happened. You know, in our high school, first of all, there are some schools where we never used to campaign. You are being awarded leadership according to the way you behave in the first place, how you interact with the student, how you're good at solving issues. So my first seat as the dorm captain, by that time it was naita HOLEP in my previous institution, that's high school. Thereby, teachers, the 72 teachers wenye tulikuwa nao wakasema kwamba this guy, according to the way ana behave, is a guy who can lead the student. So when I filed my petition to be a student leader, it's just God made it happen, because every teacher said that this is a good student to go. And during that tenure, I governed very well. That even I was transferred to different dormitories to aid them, because in those dormitories we were having what we call competition, the cleanest dorm, you know.
Yeah, by the way.
So I used to read in every competition. In every Monday, you would hear my dorm being the reading dormitory, you see.
Wow.
And in my Form 4, in my Form 3 to Form 4, I was the school head boy.
Oh, that's
I was the
amazing.
school head boy.
What challenges did you face as a reader during your high school time?
Okay, during my high school time, you know, I had some difficult challenges, because during our time ni ile muda yenye prefect alikuwa na power sana. A prefect could send you home.
You are the people who are beating
yeah.
people. I remember one time during my high school time, there was this captain, and he was like you have to do this despite of what you, and I was like, is this a teacher? Like kuna wale ma captain wenye wanajifanyanga kiburi kubwa. Those people.
To be honest with you, I can only say that when I diverged to this political side, when I joined as a captain, the first period, that's the first term, I was that harsh guy. But I came to realize that maybe it's not about being harsh. It's not about listening to people. What do people have to say? And once you have listened to people, then you can have the solutions. So in my tenure, even student enjoyed the most. But as usual, you can't miss to have what we call opponents who might speak against you. But I believed in that image. Even though there was some challenges, you deal with students who are taking even punky, who are taking some bad drugs, you see. And it was tough, because balancing between that and my academics, because I was a very good scholar in a high school. I used to do very well. I was a champion in everything. But I can see that my academics really dropped on a slightly note. And that's why I can say that it was a bit challenge. But I thank God, because that one nurtured me.
Of course. On
how to evade, on how to multitask, and how to do other things more in an effective way.
Which was your lowest point when you were the captain during your high school life? Like you felt like, maybe I have to quit this, I can't do this anymore. See, boys are doing like this and this.
What happened, like what I remember, you know, in high school, nikiwa kama head boy wa shule, nikiwa kama by the dorm prefect, you know, there is some people, because that time tulikuwa na powers by the way. There's some ladies wenye walikuwa na, we were boys and girls. That school, it was a double school, around 2,500 students. And what happened was that ladies sasa ndo wana file in petition to gain that favor, you see. I must also admit that kuna academy nilikuwa nimependa sana. The worst thing that happened that I can remember in my leadership is when this girl, because she knows that I love her, of course, and since I have a crush on her,
wow.
Alikuwa nafika, unapata 2,000 students wamepanga laini tu wanasafi. Because here anaona is student to the is a lover to the, is favored by the captain, is favored by the head boy. Anaruka laini, anatembea tu pole pole.
Baby girls don't disappoint.
So nikimwona tu, I feel like I'm losing focus. I can't tell her go back. She will just smile at me. Even if I dared him, I scared him that I'm going to do this and this. She was not even bothered. She would do that, take advantage of it. So that was the most challenging, you know, dealing with ladies who want something by the end of the day. And it's so unfortunate. She was not even in my league up to now. Another day.
Anyways, baby girl did it, but haikuwa poa anyway. It
Yeah.
wasn't good. And you finished Form 4. And what was life after Form 4? How was life after Form 4? Like, you are finished Form 4, I'm a
Ish.
politician, I have to do this. Or are you going for the hustle? Like, I have to hustle or I have to get into campaigns.
Yeah.
How was life?
Okay, life has been ups and downs. I can't say it has been a straight line. You know, coming from high school whereby you used to serve a lot of food.
What
Whereby
life?
you used to enjoy life. You know how by that time during our tenure, the way we used to enjoy having our own cubes. You know,
Yeah.
the way you used to go and serve pre-fridged. Bana kufika campus, we are just like monos, totally confused. You know,
You have to
sometimes
go
I
to
say,
mess.
just be humble because life will always humble you.
Of course.
As a leader, you should be humble. During my tenure, coming to, let's say nimejoin campus nikiwa bado nilikuwa kidogo bado, by this sikuwa mtu nasema nimekuwa mkubwa kidogo.
Haukuwa na weight.
To be precise, that was not there then. Ilikuwa in life kwamba it was a bit of challenging, but as a man with ambition, I had to struggle
Yeah.
to make it happen. I had to consult, and with belief and with my behavior, I believe that God started opening my eyes.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
How was when you reached to campus? You know, you are this kind of person that says that I'm a politician. You know, it said once a politician, always a politician.
Yeah.
You have to campaign. Now you have come to campus.
Yeah.
You have found that life has changed.
Yeah.
That the campaigns in campuses are very different from
Totally
the high
different.
school. Like, how was life in your first year, second year? How do you cope? How do you manage? Like, how was life? How many times did you fail?
Yeah. Anyway, in campus, by the way, siasa is very different. We look at it from a very different perspective.
Of course.
And I always say that campus siasa ya campus ni ngumu hata kuliko ya mpio huko kwenu.
Campus
Because you
ni
know,
ngumu.
once you are a politician, you are born not to give up.
Of course.
You are born to suffer. Hata sisi mtu akupea pesa akwambia saa achana siasa tu, fanya hivi na hivi, you will not be settled. So kwa campus by the way, maisha ilikuwa ngumu sana. We had to struggle. We had to follow our dreams, kukimbizana. We had to go on a campaign kuinform wanafunzi kwamba nisaidie. Niwe kiongozi wenu, because I'm a leader who can transform this institution.
Yeah.
I'm a leader who can ire out the issues of student without fear. So the student reacted to me wakasema kwamba they are going to give me something, because in my first attempt nimekuwa the academic secretary wa Taita Taveta University.
Yeah.
So ikifika kwa parrot, the ground ilikuwa sawa.
Yeah.
Wanafunzi wamesema we are going to do this with you. But the most unfortunate thing ni kwamba they fought on a delegate system. Ni kama ya USA, you know, the dual submission yenye ilichange mambo ya siasa ya campus. Huwa mna vote based on delegate nini. So I'm in second year, but nikaenda hiyo kiti ya huku juu. I never wanted to be a delegate. I just wanted to be an overall academic secretary who can reflect the entire institution.
Yeah.
I shared my manifesto. I spent a lot, my friends. You know, pesa nilikuwa nayo.
Eti hi Muracha.
I spent everything. I spent everything I had to secure that position, but it was so unfortunate.
Campaign is more expensive.
Hii siku ya campaign, wala watu wenye tulikuwa tumeshika mikono walituruka.
Oh my
Imagine,
God.
nilipoteza na kura moja. Na hiyo kura moja nilipoteza kiupaya sana, because there is this girl, one girl nilikuwa nimeadmire sana mwenye nilikuwa nimeona hii kura yake tumeisafeguard. And then this girl to be so ikafika hiyo siku ya kufanya hiyo maneno, kumbe huyu mwenye tulikuwa naye opponent alikuwa ni boyfriend wake.
Oh my God, relationship.
So hiyo moja
My people.
hiyo moja ilienda, and to make it worse kwamba nilikuwa nimempigia support. I had already printed for her papers for campaigns, you see, the grassroots things. She disappointed me from that day. Nilichukia mademu vibaya. I will never trust a lady in a deal.
For real?
Hey, si rahisi.
Can't you make a deal?
Okay, I can make a deal, but not with a lady. I only do it with chance.
People, you are excluded.
If I can do that, maybe on a 50-50 basis.
But you don't have to cut everything just because of some misunderstanding. Maybe it disappointed. How did you feel? But like you were expecting this, there is that an expectation of
so
a relationship.
what happened? By the way, I thank God because God hardened my heart. God gave me a strong heart, because I'm that guy who was born to perceive. I'm that guy who was born to fight, no matter how many times I fall. Because previously I had already started some missions. I have been getting disappointments. I had a different Fokota Foundation. There was some disappointments, although we made some few steps. Inafika mahali kwenye unaona sasa imeanza inakwama. Then hiyo sasa kulose kwangu ili impact sana. I had spent almost pesa mingi. Nilikuwa nimespend pesa mingi sana mpaka ya rent nilikuwa nimetumia pesa.
Karibu kiateka vile.
So nilikuwa nimeambia kiateka mimi nimesimama kiti, then I will pay you once nimekuwa kiti hapo, usijali sasa. Then your disappointment ikaniingia, but I thank that I have a good dad and a good mom. Once nikigia my dad,
asalimia uko. Thank you.
Hey mom and hey dad, and the strong sisters of course. Wakati niwapigia simu nikamwambia fruit with one foot. My dad akacheka akasema, that's how politics is. You must start by not getting it so that you can go for it, so that you can strategize and know what you want. So my dad akaniambia hiyo pesa umespendi ni kidogo. My dad akanistua na 10 hapo kwa M-Pesa. Kunistua na 10. Watu
wakubwa.
Nikaenda tu nikatulia sherehe tu kidogo. Alafu nikaanza kureconcile. Nikaanza ku come back, nikaanza ku strategize, nikaanza kujua vile nafaa ku make deals with ladies, because ladies ndio waliniangusha. I trusted that girl so much.
Oh my god. But you have to trust us.
and I really gained a lot. You know, when you lose something, you gain a lot. You go back to yourself and you reflect on how best you can go for the thing next time.
Yes, you have failed in this first attempt.
Yeah.
How many times did you attempt until
no, I only failed once.
Wow, that's amazing. But you have failed in this first attempt. You were like, wow. And you know this is a campus. And people that you are competing with, they are those kind of people that they have to say. Me, I remember during campaign, like I was shocked. Some people asked the guy to stand and say something in front of even
you're not going to win.
Like you are not going to win. Sweet somebody. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
And take us through your the second attempt. How was it?
Okay, now I can say that under the second attempt, I became a little bit wiser, because the first attempt I really wasted a lot of energy, and I really never knew what I'm doing because I was simply at second year. Then this second attempt, I really organized myself, and I choose my team well. Big up to my best friends. That is Keegan. We have Gideon. We have Kerosi. We have Tony, and the entire team.
Even Tony was in the group.
Yeah, he was there, my friend.
Tony is a very clever. Me, I have known this person from the first. During my first year, I became the female rep of statistics department. And Tony was kind of a person. He wasn't in the campaign, but he was in the side. I was like, Mero, like this and this and this and this. This is what is done. Do this. Like that person is
that guy is a
incredible.
strategizer. That guy is a strategizer. That guy is always one step ahead.
Big up, Tony.
And I realize one thing: for you to be smart in politics, man, say you need friends. You need people who can guard your hands. You need people who can support you. You need true friends, Mero.
Of course.
You know, let me ask you. Do you have true friends?
Of course.
Are you sure you have true friends?
Few of them, very few of them. I have a lot of friends, but
we hear what she has said.
Very few of them.
I'm gonna dare you by the end of this. By the end of this video, I'm gonna dare you with something.
Okay.
On that. So, I think first what I learned, I've said that be with good friends, friends who can support you, both financially, both physically, and I had a good friend like now, for example, there's this guy Anachita nani, well done. Anachita
Well
Prince
done.
Junior. Yeah, you know Prince
Shit,
Junior.
that guy is amazing. Guys, if I get a chance to get that person,
Ah!
wallahi nikipata chance ya kupata Weldon. Weldon is a good friend of mine. I don't know if he will
Unataka
accept.
unataka
Weldon, it's just amazing.
Wallahi.
Weldon wallahi ni amazing. Like Weldon yule msee mwenyewe, nitamwambia Weldon, unajua niko na shida hii na hii, na Weldon is
atasaidia
there
wewe.
to support. Like atajua Weldon hata atakangi
Tuma
kujua zile
mistari. Wewe ni nani, unatoka wapi?
eti wewe ni nani, unatoka wapi? That kind of is big up. Weldon.
Tuma mistari.
Well, amazing,
File
manze.
application.
I will do
Amesikia
application.
kilio yako.
Hiyo msee ni mkubwa.
Yeah, so that guy actually is a guy to the on Dismas Parasa. Is a good friend of him.
course.
So that guy actually came to my campaign and rescued me a lot, both financially, both in a he was actually my mentor during that campaign. He used to tell me how to strategize, how to stay focused, and how to get things done. Yeah, so due to the fact that I chose the best team, due to the fact that I drew my calculations well, and God was on my side, I really begged down. I went down and asked God, kindly help me this time around so that I never fail. Because my plan was, if I fail for the second time, then I'm going to be Raila Bana.
What?
In my entire life, man,
Lazima tu.
I never wanted to be like the Baba Bana. Baba unajua is a
Sasa
good
mtu wa
guy.
baba kwani?
I'm for Baba, but I don't want politically to lose like him, you know. Like now I stand, I lose, you know, due to miscalculations. Because, you know, in each election that we do in our country, Kenya, Baba is always the best.
Are you sure?
Baba has the ground. Baba has people. The problem there is Baba always will go with people to polling station. Papa only will vote, then he will return with the entire crowd.
Me, I can't
So that was the
comment in that
problem.
thing. I can't.
And really God came to my rescue. I did this campaign while I was in attachment. I never got enough time to go to the ground, interact with people. I only did a short video that I will show to people. Then I urged the student to
Utaiweka
vote
hapo
for me.
watu wangu.
And since student during the previous regime, since they failed to vote for us, they had always suffered. They had issues. E.g., lack of water was there. There was lack of hygiene in our institution. Cleanliness was very low. You know, everything.
Yeah.
So the students were little bit wiser, and they voted people who are going to give them the kind of leaders they want. So during our campaign, we secured that vote. Tulishinda vizuri. Na ubaya ni ule.
Siniambie mlipeleka
We
watu
spend a lot manze. Tulipeleka watu.
Spend pesa ngapi?
Nikwambie figure.
Ulitumia figa pesa ngapi?
You know how to tumia. You know how to, we spend. Because now, look, last time, ilikuwa sasa muna erect courage, then kesho yake mnapiga kura, si ndio?
Yeah.
This time round was totally different.
For real?
We erected the courage, and now we had kungoja
For long?
for 4 days, ndo kura sipiwa on Friday. On a Friday.
Seriously?
Yeah, sure. So imagine, we had delegates in a
Each and
special
every
room.
day.
Yeah. Tuliwapeleka somewhere mbali sana huku
For long?
For 4 days.
I wish I was there.
So how encourage
For
wakakura
4 days?
Yeah,
How
4
much
days.
did you spend approximately?
Actually we spend a lot.
Approximately.
Yes, kosa kufika not less than 0.5.
Hem.
Not less than 0.5.
0.5?
Yeah, because they were in a big hotel. Hao watu walikuwa wanaenda wana swim.
0.5?
Yeah, 0.5. They were 20, we had almost for 20 what? They were
Comrade
21.
wako na pesa watu. Our comrade. They have money.
But sisi tulikuwa na watu kama 14 they had to eat, to sleep. Pia kuna campaign team ilikuanga hapo. So tunaenda tukapuka.
Si ningekuwa huku mimi ningeenda hiyo campaign team.
Yeah, tulifurugwa by the way. Despite the other opponents, they did several attempts to denatured us. They sent even police from the county. Wakuje watushike, tumeleta furugu kwa hotel, unaona? But God is good. Police walikuja, but what they never knew that we are good at the game, you see? We were wiser, we had connections, you know? And God came to our rescue. Hao watu wakikuja tukiletea huyu kama ni polisi wa hapa, OCS Academy mwenyewe akakuja, but game yetu ikakuwa fiti because we had people. We also had people. We had also people. So by the end of the day, siku ikafika. Na mimi nikaenda nikaambia Mungu, unajua sasa by the kulus kura na moja ni uchungu sana.
And then you have spent me even the big picture in it is not that you have to the losing part of it,
Yeah.
the spending part of it. Like 0.5 and you are a comrade.
But
My friend.
as a team and as politicians, you must accept to spend. Because by the end of the day, you must fight for the people.
By the way, you must.
You must fight for people. And I really regret our country. Because what we are doing, we are student leaders, we are inheriting these things. We choose leaders based on what they have in pocket, on what they can do for you. I will really admire that our country, we have that mentality of choosing people because these people are ready to serve. Because I remember I did a good thing. I did a good campaign. I informed the people of what I'm going to do. I informed people of the best things that I can do. But people ended up kufanya hii maneno inaitwa tumekusikiza sana kiongozi na tumekupaliana wewe unaweza ongoza watu. Lakini in the intervening period sisi tutapata chai kidogo tukakunywe. So
and that's why you failed.
The quagmire in it. No, we never failed, but I really am fighting that. We choose henceforth leaders based on their capability. Kwamba hata kama mtu ana mtururu hata moja tunaweza mchagua.
You can choose a person.
Yeah, but I believe these people this round time they did it good. Walikana sisi wakasikia manifesto yetu in those days na wakasema we are going to get you in there and promise us that you are going to deliver. And this is our beginning. This is our new semester. We have planned for you a lot. We, our team, the chairman of our union, that is Mr. Patrick. We have our finance secretary, Mr. Masai. We have our VC, that is Madam Karen. The special needs, that's Madam Karen again. And the academic secretary, that is Mr. Wafula. And the sports and secretary, that is Samido. We are going to give you a lot. And we, the government that has come in, we are ones that believe that the manifesto of the people supersedes all. Soon we are going to release our new initiative on how we can help a comrade, on how we can make a comrade survive in a campus. Because my friend, comrades are suffering. Huku nje unapata comrade anakaa siku ya kwanza ya chakula, siku ya pili ana food, siku ya tatu ana food, siku ya nne ana food, rent imepanda, mtu achai lipa fee bana. Vitu kama hizo zinasubua na institution wameweka misfitu hivi wanasema fee ilipwe hivi na hivi na hivi. So you find most people wamefanya a lot of things to survive. But I'm telling you that we have come on board. We will urge everyone mwenye ako na shida usikose kusema.
Yeah.
Mara mingi students don't speak. Just wake up,
You
come to our office, ongea kwamba mimi niko na shida hii na hii na hii. We are the SATU leaders za kusaidia. Mahali tutaweza. We will try to hire your voice because you are not there to keep quiet. Now, to make short,
Long story
Mungu akasema kwamba kaa kwa hiyo kiti. Na mimi natumai kwamba vile Mungu aliniweka huko, then God is going to guide me through this journey. Is going to make me prosper, me lead people according to his will. Na ningependa pia ku invite wale comrade wako huku nje wa first year when you join, that is on September. The best university you can be, because I came to this university of Taita Taveta University because I believe that here it is the home of ideas. And by the end of the day, I'm coming to realize that the ideas are getting into action. So Taita Taveta University is the only university that can make your dream happen.
Yeah.
It can open a world-class opportunities for you. And by the end of the day, utatoka hapo kusema yenyewe, I gained an experience.
Okay, Mr. SG, in this lifeline or life of the politics or the campaign life or the leadership life, there is a problem in balancing both the education part of it and the politics part of it. Like a lot of time you are consuming a lot of time talking to students, attending meetings, like doing everything for the sake of students. How do you balance between the education part of it, like your whole lifestyle, the political part of it? How do you cope with it? How do you balance?
Yeah, thank you. First of all, as you said a little bit earlier, is that in my submission, I'm a content creator like you. I have a YouTube channel.
Concentration is not easy.
And Okota TV. I have a foundation at home. That is the FUI UK. Focused Youth Union Kenya.
Is it a YouTube channel or an
no,
organization?
it's not a YouTube channel. It's just an organization whereby I've joined youths together. And with the youths, we believe in some manifestos that we have. We believe in transforming our country. And we do some common savings because shida yenye tuko nayo hapa sisi ni vijana kusave mapema.
So you save as an organization. Okay, let me ask something in that the word of saving. What if me as Meldine, I want to join the group and I'm from a different county?
Yeah, there is no problem with that. By the end of the day, we are all Kenyans. Even people from East Africa, we encourage that you can just join. The way you can only join in that foundation, you just contact our able vice chairman, that's Mr. Ayuma, wherever you are. Nasema big up man, say Mr. Ayuma, Mr. Magoma, who is the treasurer, and Mr. Gideon, who is also the secretary.
They are your mentors.
Madam Diana, yeah, they're my mentors, my big mentors. Madam Diana is our, I think, vice secretary. Mr. Cyprian, Mr. Chuka, Rivot. Those are great guys that we decided to come together. And we created this a great foundation of transforming our future, of investing. So Mero, if you have an ambition to invest, you are not in any fear. Just contact me. Uko na chairman hapo lady. So contact.
I love investing.
Anyway, to be precise on your first question, you talked of how do I balance that, all that. You know, I'm a content creator at the same time. I'm a student leader at the same time. I'm a drummist in my church, you know.
Why you're a drummist?
I go to Catholic, that's Catcom. Then I'm also I also study. I'm taking a Bachelor of Education course. So in my balancing, I said earlier that I failed during my first campaign because I was having poor planning na nikaegemea side moja. So nowadays at least nime upgrade kidogo. As I am talking, I have my own PA who is assisting me in that work. PA? Niandika PA kazi. Anaitwa OT ndio PA.
OT moja.
So meanwhile, hao watu ndio huwa wananisaidia kulink up hiyo mikutano. Of course tumeona governor wa county, tumetembelea watu wengi kuambia our issue. Tulikuwa ni Kisii. Tuko na union pia ya Kisii County University Association, whereby to host the first daughter to the first lady. The first daughter, that is Charin Duto, alikuja huku Kisii, and we were talking about innovation, about climate change, and so on. So those things, for you to balance, you must have a strategy. You must have friends whom you can trust. You must have people who are ready to advise you. Loyalty for a friend is something that can make you look forward and look far. Usifukuze marafiki kwa sababu saizi Meru siwezi kusaidia 50. Usinifukuze kwa sababu saizi siwezi kupea 50. But ukiniweka karibu na uniembrace freniko, na kuna vile naweza kusaidia, I can help you mentally, I can help you in any way that I can. Na pesa sikikuja kupatikana tutasaidiana. Most of us, we got ourselves in issues or in a situation whereby we trash our friends. And the major reason why we do that is because maybe they have failed to satisfy us. So I think tuachie mentality, we embrace each other. Muda ikifika wa kusaidiana tutatoa mabilioni ya pesa. Chuki tuache manze.
Wow. The last question as we end. There are these students or people outside who desire to enter into politics, part of it. Like, how can I start this thing? Unajua watu wengi wanakuanga na uoga ya kuingia politics. You never know what will happen. I will spend all my money and the people will like...
Okay, I got you. Okay, to your question, the first thing, I would prefer that someone doesn't join politics. Let someone join leadership. Because there's a different thing between politics and leadership. So in politics, there's spending. But in leadership, you can't spend even a single cent. In leadership, you invest. So what I will urge people out there aspiring to be leaders, like I am today, I will only ask you one thing, that the guys, anybody mwenye atakuwa leader kwanza, work with the people wenye wako na hiyo ambition. Then secondly, be smart. na wache tamaa kidogo kidogo. Because kwa leadership by the way ukiwa na tamaa huwezi faulu, because look for example mtu kama William Ruto, unacheki William Ruto is a smart guy, unaona huyu jamaa he has people watu yote, hata kama ni MP wa kutoka wapi akikuja kitafuta yeye lazima asikie yeye, unaona na he looks for people who are smarter than him. So for you to diverge in politics and make it successful, just stay there where you are focused and always fight for what is right. Because by the end of the day, if you do the right thing, then people are gonna trust you with their manifestos, and they will believe in that you are the one to deliver. Because we as leaders, it's a request that we are requested to be servants. We are not even masters, we are servants of the people. Unaona Ruto juzi amekonda kidogo. Leadership si rahisi by the way. Leadership si rahisi. Na pia mimi nikitambo
alisema ajui
atakuwa pia mimi nimekonda.
Ayo umeniona bwana. Hujakonda. Chana sisi.
Ni kwa sababu you have really to think a lot.
Of course.
Yeah, you have really to think a lot about your people. Na mambo mengine. Yeah, so there's nobody preventing you from joining leadership. If you have that dream, believe in yourself. Your actions, your behaviors must be towards achieving that objective, and by the end of the day that we will say you have become whatever you wanted. Because this is not the end. For politics you must always dream higher. Okay, thank you so much for everything. We really appreciate. Thank you for accepting our invites. Thank you Mero 254. Yeah. I'm always happy by the in Taita Taveta University we need to support comrades. Of course. Like now this is a great initiative ya kufanya mahojiano na ili wanafunzi wapate this information. Yeah. Also our vice chancellor tulikuwa na session na yeye before tuende nyumbani. Na he also said that he can embrace what you are doing. So we only need to draft a proposal. Like now we are going to open a television for the Taveta University. So we will be one of the pioneers there. Of course. Thank you for what you are doing. Na watu msikue wachoyo bana. Aki watu wa subscribe. Okay, thank you so much for accepting our request. Yeah. I really appreciate. It's not easy kupata mtu kama you people are always busy. People are always busy. You always try ourselves. Yeah, I really appreciate. Guys, fika hapo Fokota TV, subscribe. Aki don't forget kusubscribe. Aki usiwatch alafu forget kusubscribe. Halafu just share, hit that notification bell, like just